All right, thanks everyone for joining us today. Let's see here. I'm not in the Speedruns live channel, but I think Feasel is going to count us down. And we'll see him getting started here soon. All right, and we're off. It looks like Infinite Mystery is going to go the Guts Man first route. And Victrass is going to start off with Cut Man. So Infinite Mystery is going to ride this moving platform. Takes a little bit longer if you don't have the beam on the stage, but just a few seconds here. Victrass is just going to make his way through Cut Man. He's just looking for... trying not to take a lot of damage. Just get quick movement here. Try to get this first corner jump. Oh, and he misses it. And takes a fall to the screen below there. Not a big time loss, but he's going to try to recover. Nice second attempt. There we go. Infinite Mystery is moving towards the boss corridor here. And he avoids a hit from the Big Eye. That's going to be very helpful for this Buster fight against Guts. Looks like Victrass is getting some pretty good RNG from these Suzies. Very good RNG. He takes a minimal amount of damage. He should have plenty of health to meet the Big Eye at the end of the stage. And we see Infinite Mystery bustering down Guts right here. Guts is being very nice, staying on the right side of the boss room. And no problem. We've got Victrass making his way to Cutman. He took some damage from the Big Eye, but gets a little health refill there. I think he can take possibly one hit from Cutman and still be safe. Infinite Mystery now starting Cutman stage. Good first screen there, avoiding all the shots from the turrets. You just want to keep that health as high as you can for the end of the stage here. Opts not to go for the corner jump. So that'll gain him some time from Victrass's fall on the first screen. All right, we got Victrass climbing up. He's got a lot of ladders to climb here. And then coming up to this first Yoku section. And he's going left here. We're going to see another chance at a corner jump. And he takes a fall here. These corner jumps are not agreeing with him today. There we go, second try. Took that one a little safer and it paid off. Now Infinite Mystery looks like he has plenty of health here. I think I just saw him grab the big refill. And he gets a high jump anyways, so he's good to go. And he's got Guts for the Cutman fight. So he should be able to take him down in 2 shots there. Victrass going for the magnet beam. Very nice grab. And he gets the top exit. Very impressive. Nice. Nice grab there. InfiniteMystery doing a little dance with Cutman. Takes him down with one block. And that's nice with those blocks because you can, like any other boss, use the select pause glitch and get multiple hits with a single block. So he does that very nicely. Victrass good on health. Going towards this big eye, and he gets a big jump. Alright, InfiniteMystery now starting a Lex stage. Victrass going for this the magnet beam climb here. And it was going so good until he got a troll beam on the last beam he placed. And he couldn't quite jump onto it. He takes a fall 2 screens, so that's very costly there. And now he has to play this safe. InfiniteMystery coming up to the Yoku section, and it looks like he's going for the right. Nice, no problem. Wait for those blocks to appear, and we saw Victrass take a fall there one time, so that lost him about 13 seconds. And InfiniteMystery has played it a little safe, and you can see it's paid off for him here, so he's going to gain some time on Victrass. Alright, we're going Iceman stage. We're going to start to see some magnet beam zips. There's a few in the stage that are just really difficult to hit on the run. And the second setup you can do on the run, or you can do in a standing position. And I think he's 1 pixel too high. But that was a really good attempt at a non-stop placement. But he gets the wrap there after setting it up. And he's got plenty of beams to make it across this pit here. He's got the refill, and he just wants to make it across. Oh my god. That was close. Wow. Very good awareness of the platform underneath him there. You don't want to take a fall into that pit, especially when you've almost used all your beams up. Going for a few corridor zips here, doesn't get him. Now InfiniteMystery's coming up on the big guy here. Oh, and he does not have enough health to make it. And unfortunately, he got the low jump, and that's why the stage can be so difficult. Not only is the stage difficult, but you have to conserve health for that last screen before you get in the corridor, which of course is where the checkpoint is, the second checkpoint on the stage. So he is actually all the way down, back below the magnet beam room. So that has to be the most costly death that you can take on this stage. And he doesn't want to refill his magnet beam anymore, so he's just gonna climb up here. He's got to take it really safe though. And we've got Victrass starting on Fireman here. Trying to set up this very difficult screen wrap. But that's okay, you can drop down here, do a full jump into the pit, and that's a nice easy zip to get. Infinite Mystery through the big guy this time. He saved his health. And now Victrass going for the long fire zip here. He gets a really quick setup. Makes it through. Nice. He's into the fire corridor. Gonna freeze all these turrets on the ceiling. They can be really annoying. You can see has to get one more shot in on him. Oh no, Infinite Mystery takes a death against the boss there. So I believe that was the second death, so he's got no lives here. He has to play this super safe. Definitely does not want to redo this entire stage here. Come on, let's get him. Get him. Take him down. We've got Victrass starting Bomb Man. Oh, that cutter is just going right around him, but he gets him. Very nice. You do not want to play Electman more than once if you don't have to. It's the longest stage in the entire game. Alright, Victrass freezing Sniper Joe. Stop him right in his tracks, and he can switch to Magnet Beam. Oh, very close to setting up that zip to the ladder. But he's got plenty of beams here. He's gonna go try to set this up on the right side. It's a little more difficult. You have to get that ice pixel jump. Alright, didn't get trolled on the ladder, and he does the zip nicely, gets to the corridor. Got Infinite Mystery and Ice now. He's gonna save a few beams. Skip through these Yoku sections, make them a little easier. And he's got plenty of beams to traverse this gap. He's probably gonna jump down and grab the refill here. Okay, looks like he has some low patterns on the platform, so that's really good. Just get across. There we go. Very nice. Alright, we have Victrass starting Gutsman here. He's got the Magnet Beam, so he can cruise right over these platforms. And he was a little too high up there, so he wanted to just jump down onto one of the platforms and continue across. No problem. Alright, he's through the first screen. Got Infinite Mystery taking down Iceman right now. 3 shots and he's dead. So Infinite Mystery we know started with Guts, so he still has Fire and Bomb Man stage left. And Victrass is finishing up his Robot Masters right here with Guts. Gets 1, 2, 3 hits in with a single bomb. And he has a 14-minute, close to 14-minute flat Robot Masters. He'll be moving on to the Wily stages. We've got Infinite Mystery making his way through fire. He's gonna hop up here, grab these refills. And run right over the top of all this mess here on Fireman stage. Victrass gonna start off. Does some nice jumps over those Cheetos there. The impossible jumps. First try, no problem. He took 2 hits from the big eye, so he still has enough health to take a hit from the devil. But he's going to be going through this spike room here with the moving platforms. We'll see what kind of RNG he gets. Get some low patterns, that's good. Oh, makes it across very easily. Infinite Mystery is in some trouble here. He's taken a lot of damage on this last part of Fireman stage. He's got to make it to the corridor. Get to the checkpoint. Oh, I think he's got 0 lives too, so unless he didn't take a game over, if I missed that, he has to be very careful the rest of the stage. Oh, and he doesn't freeze the turret, takes a death. But he has a life, so maybe I missed a game over, possibly, or he got an extra life somewhere. So that's great for him. Victrass takes a shot. He had enough health, and he takes down the devil. All right, Infinite Mystery pauses his way through Fireman with Iceman's weapon, and he is going on to his final Robot Master. We have Victrass starting Wily 2. He feels pretty confident in his Magnet Beam count, so he's just going to go straight to Cutman to buster him down. He's going to pick up a few extra Magnet Beams here. Oh, has a flawless fight against Electman. Infinite his way up to Sniper Joe. He's got to switch to Iceman here. Yeah, freeze him. There we go. Jumps right over him. Hurdles him. And Victrass going for the ladder drop here. You gotta be very careful. There's spikes on this screen that you can't really see. But he makes it through, no problem. And he's on to the clone fight. I think Infinite Mystery is going to skip that final zip setup on Bomb Man stage. I like this little select pause Infinite Mystery does as he drops down the Bomb Man corridor. Avoids all the hits from the Susies. And he is done with the Robot Masters. Going on to Wily here. Victrass is just cruising through Wily 3. He's going to try to set up this last zip. He's got one beam left. And he's Oh, he went for it, but he has to take the walk of shame. Props for going for that zip. It's a time saver there. You really want to hit that, but he does not have any beams for Wily 4. But you can still grab that big refill. But he's coming up on dupes here. We're going to see if we got any dupes. Infinite Mystery starting Wily 1. No problem freezing the big eyes. Gets through the first section. Only takes one hit from one of the guys. Victrass going for dupes here. Come on, let's get one. Oh, he gets 0 dupes. Dupes are one of the hardest tricks in the game, in my opinion. But he continues the fight with Buster and takes him down, so he's on to Wily 4. On a pretty good pace here. I think he's still on a 22-minute pace. So he's got to try to either set this next zip up with only 1 block, which is more difficult than standing on 2 blocks. We have Infinite Mystery making it through the spike room, no problem. He grabs a couple refills. He's got a good amount of health for the fight. Victrass is going to refill his weapon ammo a little bit more. Trying to set up this zip from the bottom block is very difficult. He's going to take another refill. He wants the zip. Oh, and he's just 1 pixel off a few times. Gotta get that refill again and either take the walk or just keep trying to set this up. But he's gonna set it up. He's determined. It's very difficult. If you know your ice pixel, what you can do is stand on the block, do the ice pixel jump, and then place 2 flat beams. That's probably the easiest way you can set it up. Trying to jump and do it in 2 jumps, I'm not 100% sure how to get it. Oh, but he's got it. And he's got 1 beam left. So he's going to have to wait for this platform. Infinite Mystery on Wily 2 here. He's got a lot of beam ammo that he's going to continue to refill. He's taking down Cutman with fire. And it looks like it does a lot more damage than just the Buster. Yeah, I think it does double the amount of damage, possibly, than the Buster does. But I may be wrong. I've never seen fire on that fight before. Gonna refill some more Magnet Beam. And I believe Victrass got the refight skip. I didn't see it close enough, but I think he got it no problem. And he's on to Wily Machine. He's taking a lot of damage, but he's ahead. I think he's got this. 1 more hit, and he's got it. GG, Victrass. According to the splits there, 2405. I don't have SRL open here. Could actually be a 23 time, but I'm not 100% positive. And Infinite Mystery makes it to the clone fight here. He's got which looks like a little bit low on Fireman's weapon. But he may opt to do some select pausing to save some energy. You can also dupe the fire shield here. He's gonna have to switch to Buster or some other weapon here. Buster, probably the most preferred. But he's got this. There we go. Very nice. He's going on to Wily 3. He refilled a lot of beam ammo, so he's probably looking to set up some zips possibly here. He switches to beam. He's going to go right down to this last screen and try to set it up. Now there's a lot of lag on this screen, so it makes it extra difficult. I think he's just one pixel off with that shot, and he opts to take the walk here. He's going to save some ammo for Wily 4, which is a very smart move. Alright. He switches back to Buster. So I believe he's going to Buster the first 3 bubble patterns. And switch to Guts to take him down with the remaining 4 blocks. He gets a pattern from the right side, 2 patterns from the right. Now, we really can't avoid that. 3 patterns in a row from the right side. I think he has to be very cautious on these. Not to take a hit here. Just stay in the corner. Just throw the block. And he's got it. Nice. Yeah, it's just an unfortunate RNG there when you get the bubble coming from the right side. Especially when you're going for Buster strats there. But he's on to Wily 4. I don't remember if he has 1 life or 0 lives here. But he may have taken a game over somewhere that I just missed. Yeah, it looks like he has 1 life, so he's good to go. Oh, and he takes out 2 blocks here. Okay, he's just going to grab the refill. Just going to run right by that first zip. We saw how much trouble it gave Victrass, especially with just the 1 block. It's very difficult to set up. Gonna hop on that platform, make it across there with 1 beam. Oh my god, and he tries to fall onto the platform, and it just... that ice physics. And he just slides right off the platform. Now he has 0 lives, so he may have to either game over or be very careful the rest of the stage. Well, we just saw he looked like he was going for that 1-up and the big refill, so I think he can get it this time. But yeah, trying to drop down on that platform can be very tough, especially when you just fall off the magnet beam and you have that extra velocity. When you walk off the magnet beam, it just makes it so much harder to gauge trying to drop down on things below you. But he's on it. Grabs the big pinwheel thing, whatever that is. Gets the extra life, so he is on to the boss refights. With full energy And Bomb Man gives him the big jump right in his face. Only takes one hit. That's really good. Gonna select pause through Fireman, but he takes him down before he gets a shot off. Yep. No problem with ice. That select pause is very nice feature of this game when running it non-glitchless. Gets hit with a guts block there. That does a lot of damage. So he's down to half for this final fight. But he's going on to the Wily Machine. Now you can select pause through the first phase here pretty safely, take no damage. But he's going right for it. Now the second phase is very hard. He gets hit with those moving orbs. Those circulating orbs there, and he has to try this on his last life here. Come on, Infinite Mystery. You got this, man. Let's do it. Alright, through the first phase. Oh, very nice. Gets through it, no problem the second time around. And GG. Very nice races here. And he finishes with a time of 31:38. Now we have Infinite Mystery's best tournament time here, 26:57. So he's got a really good time. He can put on a much better performance than he did this first race here. I'm sure he's not too happy with it. But this game is very difficult. And Victrass, his top time in this tournament so far is a 22:18. And I believe his PB is a low 21, so we can see good stuff from him as well here on this second upcoming race. And it looks like we're about to get the second race kicked off. I'm just going to refresh my stream real quick here. Make sure I'm up in sync with the race. And we'll get this started in a few seconds here. So we're watching a Group B matchup right here. We have Victrass and Infinite Mystery. Looks like if Victrass can secure a win here, he will be 2-1 on his group stage matches. And that should be enough to put him through to the bracket stage There's still one more match after this one in this group. It would be Endy and Automatic Jack. So if Automatic Jack could pull off an upset against Endy, it would be a three-way 2-1 record. But we've got this kicked off here. Infinite Mystery going Gutsman first again. And Victrass is uncut. And Infinite Mystery makes it across the moving platforms, no problem. Victrass coming up to this corner jump. He gets it first try this time. We saw last time he dropped down a screen. But he's in it to win it this race. Gets a good pattern from the Susies. Oh, not that time. Have to be very quick to make it through that pattern, and he takes damage. One of the most difficult rooms in the Cutman stage. Looks like he's still good on health. So should be no problem getting to the Cutman fight. Infinite Mystery on Gutsman. And Gutsman is not going to play nice this time. He comes right at him. Oh, he's going right for him. There's really nothing you can do about that. You gotta try to stay on the right side of the screen. Just, this is the worst pattern he can give you. And he takes a death on the... Looked like he just needed 1 or 2 more hits there. But when Gutsman gives you that pattern, there's little you can do. Victrass taking down Cutman with a buster, no problem. Second time around, Gutsman was started on the right side of the room and started to move left, but Infinite Mystery had no problem that time. So he's taken 1 death here. Alright, and Infinite Mystery starting Cutman stage. Victrass coming up to this first corner jump. See how he handles this. And he takes another fall. This corner jump is the hardest one in the game, because you have these refills right in front of the corner jump that just throw your momentum right off. But he makes it the second time around. He's going up, going for that magnet beam. Infinite Mystery's doing well on Cutman stage so far. He's about to get to the first Susie room. Doesn't want to take too much damage here if he can avoid it. And he gets that first RNG that just tempts you into the jumps. Good RNG on the second one. He's a little low on health. He's going to grab the refill, I believe. And Victrass grabs the magnet beam, no problem again. I think I caught another top exit, possibly. Infinite Mystery grabs the refill. He's good on health. And Victrass making his way up, using these magnet beams to climb through the stage as quickly as possible. Infinite Mystery gets the big jump again from the big eye. Victrass is good on health here. He should be able to make it to the corridor. He gets hit. He still has plenty of health. We'll see if he can get this climb. Last time he did it very well. Had some trouble on the final screen and dropped down. Drops down on the first screen, but you can still reuse that beam that he placed before he fell down. So that's a nice feature of the magnet beam. It stays on screen for about 5 seconds, no matter if you scroll the screen or not. Oh, and I didn't see the cut fight from Infinite Mystery, but it looks like he used the guts blocks, and he had to finish the fight off with Buster. But he does it no problem. And he's on to Electman. Victrass still has a 1-stage difference here. Electman stage is the longest one, so he may have a nice comfortable lead, but we'll find out once we get to the Wily stages. He's going to cross the water here with this magnet beam. You can try to set up a zip there, right over the water. It's very difficult on the run. And he gets the running beam set up first try. Wraps the screen, very nice. This is looking like a nice ice so far. Infinite Mystery taking the right path again, opting out of the corner jump. And Infinite Mystery crosses the gap, no problem. He's going into the boss corridor with a few magnet beams, so it looks like he's going to attempt some corridor zips. And he gets one, and he gets two, a little mini one. That's nice ice from Victrass. Takes down Iceman. Infinite Mystery using the Gutsman weapon to grab that beam. No chance of a soft lock. And he's going to make his way up to try to get up to Electman as quickly as possible. Gonna play it safe, conserve your health. It's very smart. And we've got Victrass moving on to Fireman. He gets that first zip after a few attempts at it. Goes for that second zip there. That's pretty difficult to set up because you have just lag from the turrets on that screen. Gonna jump up, grab these refills. Infinite Mystery making his way up to the big eye room. Oh, he gets the big jump twice! Oh, he's just waiting for that guy. Oh, he takes a hit. He had a lot of health. He could have just taken a hit, but he really wanted more health. But he jumps right over him with the magnet beam. We saw last time he took a death against the boss, so he wanted to get up there with as much health as he could this time. And Victrass getting that, no problem. Freezing these fire pillars, and he's onto the corridor here. Now it looks like Infinite Mystery's health is really close to a one hit. He's got to select through this boss. Oh, and he gets him. Very nice. He's through the most difficult stage in the game. And Victrass also takes down Fireman. He's still got that one stage advantage here. Alright, we've got Infinite Mystery on Iceman. He can cross this water with the magnet beam, no problem. Victrass onto Bomb again. And it's really nice to have Iceman's weapon here, because he can freeze the turrets. And on this next screen, you'll be able to see he'll freeze the Sniper Joe, who can be very annoying and follow you all the way through this entire screen if you don't freeze him. Infinite Mystery going through the Yoku section, spending just a few beams to get through there a little quicker. He's onto the moving platform section. Gonna grab that refill here. And he tries to jump on the platform and just goes right through it. Like it was not even there. That's very unfortunate. You just don't want to jump on those platforms if you can avoid it at all. As we see what just happened to him. Victrass onto Bomb Man Boss. And he takes him down with a fire, gets a little short hop. Select pauses his way through. And I think he is on to Guts, yeah. Because we saw Infinite Mystery start with Guts, and Victrass is going to end his Robot Master. And Infinite Mystery takes a death on the moving platform section. Unfortunately has a game over, but he's going to get another shot at this stage. He's got a full refill on the Magnet Beam, so he can have a fresh start. Victrass making his way across this moving platform section. And he gets the impossible zip there. And a little high on this last zip, but that first zip is really impressive if you can get that. Jumps right over the big eye. Ooh. Gets a first corridor. Gets another corridor. Oh, excellent stage from Victrass. Infinite Mystery going for this moving platform section again. Oh, Victrass misses with the second hit on the bomb. Takes him down with another bomb. Gets the grab. Very nice Robot Masters. I think if he just had gotten that Guts fight, he may have been ahead of his PB, so he's on very good pace here still. He's moving on to the Wily stages. Infinite Mystery making his way to Iceman. Doing a little swag backwards entrance into the boss room. Takes down Iceman. Now he's still got Fire and Bomb to go before he's onto the Wily stages. But he just took that unfortunate couple of deaths on Iceman. But he got through second time around, no problem. Victrass onto these impossible jumps. Second time around, gets it perfectly. I think the first time he did it as well. So he's got that part down. Those jumps are very difficult. He is cruising through this stage right now. Infinite Mystery starting Fireman. He's going to go around that first zip, which is pretty hard to set up. You got a tight window to get through there. Victrass crosses the spike room with the moving platforms, no problem. 3 beams his way through that first section, and he's up to the devil fight. He's got enough health to take one hit if he has to. And it looks like he's got plenty of beams for the next couple stages. InfiniteMystery cruising through Fireman. He gets that little zip there where you drop into the gap. And Victrass takes down the Yellow Devil, no problem. He's on to Wily too. InfiniteMystery cautiously trying to get around all these enemies here. Wow, he takes no damage through that section. And freezes those fire pillars. He's going on to the boss. Gonna freeze all these turrets here. And we've got Victrass on Wily 2. He's refilling his magnet beam ammo. He wants to get that refilled for the Wily 3 and Wily 4 zips. And InfiniteMystery takes down Fireman. He's on to his last Robot Master. Victrass is happy with his Magnet Beam count. He's going to switch right to Cutman for this Elect fight. Another perfect fight there. That's very cool to see that. You jump right over him, shoot that cut weapon, and it just comes right back to you, gets a double hit on the boss, and he's down. InfiniteMystery starting Bomb Man stage here. Victrass is going for this ladder drop. He's falling down a couple screens. He's going to try to jump out of this screen. He needs to get out of the wall right there, and he does before he hits the spikes, which are on this screen. But he's through to the clone fight. Got plenty of fire ammo for this fight. And we've got InfiniteMystery going up. He's going to freeze this Sniper Joe. Tried to jump over all these enemies here. And he does, no problem. Victrass having a good clone fight. A little trouble on that final hit, but he gets him. And he's on a really good pace right now. Just looking at the splits, I just saw it go red for a few seconds. So he's got to be really close to PB pace here. And I believe his PB is a 21:04. So he's looking for that sub 21. He's on Wily 3 now, gets that first setup, very nice. He drops down a little too high. He's got to try to set this up just from the ground, which is very difficult. Oh, and he gets it. He's got 0 beams left for Wily 4. We saw last time how much of a struggle it is to try to set that first Wily 4 zip up with 0 beams. But I think he's got it down now. He's going for dupes. He's got 1. He's got 2. Just need 1 more. Oh, and he misses the final dupe. He's got to just buster him. And he's through to Wily 4 here. I think he needed those dupes there to have a good chance at a PB. Just missing 1 dupe might cost you like 4, maybe 5 seconds. So they're a very good time save if you get all of them. Switching to Elec here, we have InfiniteMystery starting Wily 1. He's going to freeze these big eyes. Victrass is going to try to set this up. from the bottom block again. He's got to go off screen, back on screen so he can grab another refill. But like I said, the zip is so difficult to set up. But he gets it there. He's got 2 beams left. He's making his way to the refight skip. He's gonna have to switch to bomb here. Looks good. And he gets it. Very good pace from Victrass. We're looking at a mid 21. He's got to refill his fire energy a little bit. And InfiniteMystery making his way through this spike room here. This is one of the most difficult rooms in Wily 1. These platforms can just be a real pain. But they give him a low pattern. He walks right over the top of them. Victrass racing to take down Wily. And he does. GG. And he finishes with a time of 21:33, according to the splits there. Very good time. And he takes this match. We're going back to InfiniteMystery, who's on the Yellow Devil fight right now. Trying to avoid all these hits. He wants to try to take this down in one cycle. The eye is closing. And he gets the final hit in there. Whew. Yeah, if that had to go to 2 cycles, he may have been in some danger with that health that he had remaining. But he takes him down. Going on to Wily 2 here. Yeah, InfiniteMystery's on a looks like a better pace than last race here. But these are some tough stages coming up. Makes it through the Cutman fight. Damageless. Oh yeah, I think he wanted to grab some refills there, but he took an unfortunate hit from the last turret. Switches to Cutman's weapon. Select pauses through that boss. Very clean fight. Gotta be very careful on this section with the added lag. These jumps can be dangerous. He gets through there. He's at the first checkpoint, which is on this screen. He's gonna switch to fire. Gets a bunch of little refills there. That's gonna help a lot on this clone fight. Gets another refill. And he's looking like he's in good shape for this clone fight. Now, we saw him take a game over on ice. I don't believe he's got any deaths after that. So he should be good on his life count going into after we get through this clone fight here. Trying to get in a good rhythm with this fight, and he takes him down. Very nice. He's got a good amount of fire energy left, which we'll see coming into play again on Wily 4. Two stages to go for InfiniteMystery. He's switching to Magnet Beam. He's going to try to set this zip up again on this final screen. With this added lag, it's very difficult. He gets the setup. Got to turn left here. He can mash select or start through this section to get through. And he's onto the bubble fight. He's got a lot of health. I think he's going to opt to switch to Buster. Yep. He's going to Buster down these first 3 patterns. We saw last time how they came out of the right side of the room. This time they're being nice. They're coming out of the left and the top. So he can really avoid taking damage there. He's got 4 blocks to finish off the boss here. 1 shot left. And he waits for him and he gets him. Very nice. He's on to Wily 4 here. He's got a good time going. He's going to try to set up this. No, I don't think he goes for the zip on the first time around here. But I'm not sure he has to grab that refill or that extra life, because I believe he's still has no deaths after that first game over he took. Big jug. Yep, he's still got 2 lives here. But he's going to refill the magnet ammo. Make his way through this turret section. Now he may opt to go grab that pinwheel refill thing, or he could just bypass it altogether and go straight for the refights. We'll see what he decides to do here. And he's going right for the refights. Bomb Man gives him a short hop. Very good RNG. It allows you to just shoot this fire at him and safely pause, select your way through him from a distance. Takes him down no problem. He's on to fire. Gets that shot in. Has to shoot another beam for the Iceman fight, but luckily Iceman's weapon travels so slowly that you can get multiple shots in on him. Gonna try not to take too many hits from these blocks on Guts. And he takes 1 hit and he takes him down with a single bomb. He's going on to the Wily machine. On a very good pace right now. Gets through the first phase of the Wily machine, taking no hits. He's got to play it a little bit safe here. He's about even with health. He's out of fire. He has to switch to elect. He's going to select pause his way through the rest of the fight here. It takes him down. Very nice. GG. That was a nice Wily 4. Alright, and he finishes with a time of 29:11. Not his best race time, but he did take that unfortunate death and game over on ice, which cost a lot of time. But still a very good race from both players. And GG. All right, and I believe that was Infinite Mystery's third match of the tournament here, and also Victrass's. So that group is looking like they're almost wrapped up with all their matches for the group stage. And I believe with that win, Victrass may have secured a place in the bracket stage. But that was a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, good job, runners. And I think next up here, pretty soon, we've got another match today. It's going to be 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have Orsa and Chimp facing off. That'll also be on this channel, Speed Gaming 3. That's actually just 20 minutes away from now. So that's going to be a really good matchup. Stay tuned for that. But I think we're going to sign off for now, possibly. Oh, or we could do some interviews if we've got anyone. Yeah, let's get someone in here for some interviews.
Hi, Streamline.
Hey, Victrass. How, good races, GG.
Ah, thank you.
So how do you feel like the races went here for you today?
I finally got a time I'm pretty happy with in the tournament. My tournament races have been just abysmal, and I'm pretty happy that I got a mid-21.
Yeah, that's a great time. I think you broke your previous tournament best by about 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, I think it was close to 40. It was a lot. Because I've been having like miserable ice stages. Every ice stage, except for that last one, I had to ride the platforms at least once.
Oh, yeah.
It's been bad. But
you never want to do that if you can avoid it. But yeah, that last ice stage looked really good from you. How do you think
I was getting some cutesy poo stuff. I got like a 3-pixel zip in a Lex stage first run. I was like really happy about that. I like all the stupid little things. That's the fun stuff.
Yeah, I saw you got some corridor zips in there too on ice. That was very nice ice.
Yeah, that Guts stage was almost gold too, and then Guts just jumped at me unexpectedly. I just can't time that select.
Yeah, he can do that sometimes. It looked like you were just looking at the I didn't see your splits or anything, but the timer was green going into Guts, and it looked like it just turned red for a few seconds.
Yeah, I was in the red the whole time. I was plus 11 out of a lek, and never got back in the green. But going into Wily 3, I was plus 5 seconds, and that's recoverable if I have a good zip and dupes. And what really ruined the PB was I had to use my very last beam to get the zip, and since I didn't have any beams, I had to do the 2-block setup, and I'm obviously very bad at that.
Yeah, that 2-block setup is really 100 times more difficult than just standing on the second block there.
Yeah, that's one that like a lot of runners say that's the easiest zip in the game, and for me, it's just I don't understand it.
Well, if you have to stand on the single block there, it's way more difficult. But I think the way to set it up there is just place an ice pixel and then just 2 flat beams from that point.
Okay, yeah, I was kind of doing it similar to my corridor setup where I bonk and then throw one on the way down. But yeah, I'm not going to complain too much. I'm very happy.
Yeah, so it looks like, I believe you secured a spot possibly in the
unless Andy has a really bad race against Automatic Jack and Jack puts up a time better than the 21:33 and wins. I mean, it's a long shot, but you know, it's not completely secured.
We've seen a lot of anything can happen in this group stage.
Yeah, I got the anything could happen curse quite a bit on my last race. So.
Well, good races from you, and we're looking forward to seeing more.
All right, and I'll see you in the brackets, Streamline.
All right, sounds good. And
all right, thanks for the review, and thank you for some more races today.
Yeah, thank you very much to everyone behind the scenes, Speed Gaming.
And thank you for commentating. I know it was a bit last second, and I really appreciate you jumping in.
Oh yeah, thank you. It's a lot of fun.
All right, take care, everybody. Thanks for watching.
All right, take care. I think I'll pass it on to someone who can set up this next match here. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.